Hi and welcome to the Beer Temple. I am Chris Quinn and today I have a beer from the Alchemist in Waterbury, Vermont. Now you are probably thinking this is going to be Heady Topper. We've had Heady Topper several times on the show before, but no, we have a different Alchemist beer today. We have the Focal Banger, the newly canned beer from the Alchemist. I think the second beer to be canned by them. Perhaps the third, but I believe the second. For those of you familiar with the beer Heady Topper, it is currently, one of the highest or the highest ranked beer in the world. It is a double IPA, and it's a little bit unique because it is the only, or was for years, the only beer produced by the brewery. Very Belgian in that way, very Orvalian to have a brewery that only makes one beer. But it wasn't always the case at the Alchemist. In fact, they had a brew pub for a while and made several beers. And then the tropical storm, was it Sandy, a few years back, crushed or leveled the pub right as they were getting their commercial cannery up and running. So kind of fortuitous that way. So it's been probably about 5 years or so since they've made anything but Heady Topper. Somebody, a customer, was generous enough to bring this in. Focal Banger is, they call it an American IPA. It's 7%, and it's got Mosaic and Citra. So let's see. It's kind of funny. It's in obviously a Heady Topper can without the printing on it, and they just kind of slap the sticker on. I'm not sure if this is even a legal can, if you can actually sell a can like this, but whatever. So let's take a look at the Focal Banger. First thing I noticed is it's much more clear than the Heady Topper. Heady Topper is known for being incredibly cloudy, almost like a lemony yellow, murky beer, where this is a more traditional golden. Still some haze to it, not brilliantly clear, but by all measures nowhere near as murky as the Heady Topper. Really nice little foam on the top there that sticks around. And I am getting tons of Mosaic right off the top. It's funny, a lot of times Mosaic and Citra have been hops that have said to not play well with others. They kind of like to be on their own. Citra a little less so now. People are experimenting with that hop, but Mosaic, definitely, I think people haven't quite dialed it in. I think to kind of lend certain aromatics without dominating it. It has, I wonder if they're using the same yeast. I'm not sure. My guess would be yes, but because it's got some of that peachy undertone that could easily be the Citra as well. Because I think that yeast is also what makes it cloudy. So it does have a nice fruity mango, peach, green, lush green tropical note to it with that big juicy fruit, like buried gum smell as well. Not a pink bubble gum, but like one of those, like, what do they call it? Blue raspberries, one of those things. It's an intense smell, very delicious smell, inviting smell. I'm getting like the blue Lickimade stuff too, like that sort of blue candy. Not necessarily an actual berry, but a confectioner's, stylized idea of what it is. Very nice. Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking. Doesn't have the intense yeasty note that Heady Topper does. It's more clean. It has a nice assertive bitterness, aromatic hops from the very moment you smell it through when you taste it to even in the after taste. It's just kind of this lingering. As you breathe out, you're getting this white peach and berry note to it. Fairly aggressively bitter. The bitterness is growing and growing. Reminiscent of Heady Topper, maybe a little bit more restrained, pardon me. Big amounts of mosaic and berry here. If you're a fan of some of these mosaic beers like Dirt Wolf and Chill Wave from Great Lakes, you'd probably like this one too. Aggressively bitter, some of that aspirin-y bitterness as well. Very, very solid beer. I'm going to give it a 94. Yeah, I'll give it a 94. I like it quite a bit. And what a treat to be able to try this beer. Thank you so much. And thanks to everybody, as I always say, for bringing these beers in. What a nice beer. Yeah, mosaic and citric. Can you really go wrong with that in the hands of an accomplished and capable IPA brewer like they have at the Alchemist? There you have it, guys. Thanks so much. If there's anything else that you would, I don't know, any questions or any comments you have, if you have any personal experience with this beer, I'd love to hear it. Or just with Mosaic Citra in general, leave comments at craftbeertemple.com. You can also watch us on iTunes and leave a review or a rating. That always helps us out. Thank you so much for those who have done that. But that's about it, guys. I'm going to go and share this with the world now. So until next time, hey, I'm drinking some great American IPA, and I hope that you are too.